The guerrillas struck early in the morning. Under cover of a combined fog and frost, which can be pretty run-of-the-mill in Gundaroo on some days, they laid cunningly contrived booby traps across the lane which cringes past our front door. It's a 30-minute drive to work in Canberra, and we usually leave it until the very last minute, what with a sheep to kick out of the chook pen, 14 chooks to calm down, and one small dog who refuses to get out of the lounge room to boot out. On this particular ill-fated morning, we were running later than usual. One of the chooks had taken up egg-laying in my typewriter, and this had to be faithfully recorded in our Collins 1979 Idiot's diary. Our geriatric Datsun was about 5 feet across the girth, and the front lane was all of 5'1", so backing out was a challenge. Made even more interesting on this occasion by 3 20-ton logs of wood, studded with nails, salted with landmines, whole thing designed to explode on impact, cunningly laying right in our path. Luckily, when I backed over the whole thing, it only dented the muffler. The culprits weren't to be seen, but we knew who they were. The Gundaroo guerrillas, aged about 4, 6 and 9, were all known in the district after leaving the PLO because they thought Yasser Arafat had gone soft. With our rare veteran vehicle endangered, there was only one way to round off this atrocity: a showdown at Matt Crow's wine bar. Gundaroo at night hardly takes off where Las Vegas ends. But to say it's entirely dead is a bit unfair. By some quirk of fate, there's always a friendly light shining from Matt's small bar and a handful of suitably rustic vehicles outside. It's only a couple of minutes' walk from the Prickle Farm, but on this occasion, Wyatt Earp never made a more dramatic stalk. With the heels of my boots sending echoes through the deserted street, I kept close to the shadows, much to the delight of 6 potty calves that some enterprising cattle baron had grazing in the reserve behind the war memorial. If there'd been citizens in the street, no doubt they'd have ducked behind barrels and water troughs, if there'd been any barrels or water troughs. A low buzz of conversation trickled from the door of the wine bar. The handle was strangely chill as I entered. Conversation died. All heads turned. He was lounged against the bar, all 5'3" of him, his fingers restlessly tapping the pony glass of invalid port in front of him. His words brought a chill. "Bit cold, isn't it?" he inquired suspiciously. There was only one reply to a taunt like that. "Bloody oath." "Getting colder," he observed, his gaze flickering to my right hand in case I suddenly went for my wallet and shouted the bar. With the most delicate part of the negotiations over, I let him have it, both barrels. "It's your bloody kids. They're building tank traps across our lane and they just about ripped the muffler off my car. If I catch them again, I'll kick their backsides." "When was this?" he asked, adding, "It's getting a bit chilly." "This morning." Couldn't have been this morning. I had them out checking the rabbit traps. And it was getting chilly and probably get colder. "Well, someone must have done it. Couldn't have been the kids. There was no one home but the missus." "Well, you tell her if she puts bloody logs across the road, I'll kick her backside just as hard," I warned. Well, this apparently hit the spot. Even the good Matt Crow himself nearly dropped the glass he was pretending to clean and forgot for a moment that perhaps he wasn't supposed to be listening. Anyway, everything ended well in Gundaroo. The Gundaroo guerrillas didn't lay any more logs across our lane. Their father's looking forward to the day I catch his wife committing a similar offence. Our car's safe, and there's a new topic of conversation in Matt Crow's wine bar. And, of course, it's getting chilly.